How old were you when you got this part?
That's a really good question. I think I would have been.
Well, because the thing is, you look the same. Your hair's just longer.
I do not look the same, but I absolutely love you for saying that.
You look very young.
Not even a little bit. But I had to be 18 or 19. I think I was 18.
Wow. Were you nervous when you got the role? I mean, you obviously auditioned for this, right?
I didn't, actually. I don't know why or how that happened. But I know I didn't. And I know it was the first time I'd ever been offered something. And I was like, wait, you get to do a job without the trauma of auditioning for something? What is this wonderful thing? I think what had happened was I had been going out to LA off and on the year before, and I must have been meeting with WB people and somehow got on their radar. I don't know how that happened.
Well, you got it. I mean, here's the thing. You say it's it sucks auditioning. We don't like it. But when you don't audition and you get a part, then you're like, what do they want? And it's
you have no confirmation that you did it right.
Yeah. So when you get to, were you nervous with the nerves when you first day?
I was nervous for about a billion reasons. Not least of which I watched Smallville.
You did?
I watched it from the pilot episode when I lived in New York. It was part of my appointment TV. It was my generation. I mean, I would have been 14 when the first season came out.
All right, stop it. We don't need to hear this.
I was the WB audience. That was me. And I didn't watch every single WB show, but Smallville was one of the best ones. And it was it was different for me because I didn't really watch anything a lot of DC stuff was around and movies were being made, but I didn't really follow comic books.
Me
neither.
Me neither.
So it was my introduction, I know I'm not supposed to say it, but as a girl getting into something like Superman, it just wasn't really my bag until Smallville. So, it was a really different show for me and I was a huge fan. And, you guys were kind of it as, 14, 15, 16, 17. I go out to LA and they're like, yeah, and you do Smallville, and you're just kind of going,
what did you like about the show? What was it that made you watch the show?
No, but hold on a second. What? I don't recall you ever bringing that up on set.
Yeah.
You just kept that to yourself?
I had to be cool. I had to play it cool. You didn't, you don't give that away.
Well, what was it that you liked about Smallville? Because you were watching this every week. So what was it that you liked?
I mean, it wasn't necessarily that it's set in high school or that it's the original story before you get to.
It was Lex Luthor. It was Lex Luthor,
actually. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How did you know?
Yeah.
It was working.
It was totally Lex Luthor. Yes.
Yeah. No, that was it for sure. No, it was that sort of extraordinary high school. It was, these people are sort of your age, but it's extraordinary and it's fun. And there's romantic stories and all this stuff that also appealed to someone like me and not just, 15-year-old boys as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of had a little bit of everything. And because I was new to that world, I didn't really know any of the storylines that were going to be touched on. So it was all new to me.